Good morning, guys. Happy Tuesday. So for breakfast today I am having some avocado egg toast. So I have one slice of the thin slice Dave's Killer bread. I believe it's the Power Seed. I really like this bread. For a thin slice it's really hearty. So I have one of those. Then I put a half of one of these smoked Gouda Laughing Cow cheeses. My son is having the same breakfast, so I just put the other half because one full one was way too much. So I just put half of one of these on there. Then did a poached egg, and on top of the egg I have some red pepper flakes, some hemp hearts, and some everything but the bagel seasoning on top of that. And then here I have a broiled grapefruit. So I just took a grapefruit, I cut around the edge of it, cut in these sections so it's really easy to eat. I put on 1 packet of Truvia, and then I put on 1 teaspoon of unsweetened coconut, and then put it under the broiler. So it's really yummy this way. Then I just have a little fruit salad. So I have a little bit of a mango. I have like 3 slices of kiwi and like 3 strawberries. So that is that. And then I have my coffee, which I still can't get over how that nut pods separate. So it has 3 tablespoons of nut pods in here. And then I'm still working on my first cup of 30 ounces of water. So this is breakfast. Okay, so I am packing up my lunch to take to work. So for lunch I have the meal prep that I did on Sunday, and I will have that video linked down below. This is a cold Thai peanut salad. So in here is 4 ounces of the Ancient Grains whole wheat spaghetti. It's like from Healthy Harvest. And it's made from like quinoa and sorghum and millet. I can't remember the other things, but it's the Ancient Grains. So I have 4 ounces of that. I have 1/3 of a cup of the Thai peanut sauce that I also made in meal prep, which is basically just made from the PB2. It has like lime juice and water. I can't remember what else is in it. But anyways, I showed that in my meal prep. And then I have some cucumbers, some edamame, the peeled edamame. I have some green onions, some cilantro, and then it calls for peanuts, but I already had some almonds, so I just didn't buy peanuts, so I have some sliced almonds on there. So this will be my lunch. And then for snacks today, I haven't got them all together yet. I still got to put my hummus in a container, so I'm going to take some hummus and then some cucumbers. So I'm going to put these into a little bag. So I have those, and then I have a couple of these at work, but I just thought I'd show you. I keep these in my refrigerator at work, but I'm going to show you what I'm going to have. So I'm just going to have one of these. And I also have the 2 clementines that I didn't eat yesterday that are at my work as well. So those will be all my snacks today. So tonight I am making sweet potato tacos. So I took 3 corn tortillas, took just a tiny bit of olive oil, put it in the pan, heated up the tortillas on both sides until they were nice and pliable and a little bit crispy. Then I put some of the roasted sweet potato that I did on meal prep day on Sunday, and I added on some of the pico de gallo that I made and some cilantro, and then topped it off with some of that lime crema dressing, which will be linked down below. One thing I did forget to put on here were the black beans, so I did end up putting the black beans on after I sat down and realized I forgot them. So you also can add on some black beans on there. Now I made 3 of them. I did forget to take a picture after I already ate one, so I went ahead, I'll show you here, shows 2 of them. These were so filling, you guys. I only ate about 1.5 of them. So I highly recommend this recipe. It will be linked down below. There's actually going to be a PDF of all the recipes down below in the description box of this video. So let me know if you try these sweet potato tacos. Good morning, guys. So I'm going to show you how I'm going to make my oatmeal this morning. So in here, I'm making 2 servings, by the way. I'm making one for me, one for my son. So in here is 2 cups of cashew milk. Let me show you the kind I use. So just the unsweetened vanilla cashew milk. So I have 2 cups of that in here. And then I have a cup of rolled oats. These are the old-fashioned rolled oats. I prefer these because they do keep me fuller longer. So I have that. Let me show you the container on that. So these are the ones I use, just the old-fashioned. Sometimes I get the store brand. I'm not really brand picky, but this is what was on sale. And then I'm going to use 2 tablespoons of this powdered peanut butter. This is just like PB2, but it's just the Simple Truth organic brand. So I'm going to use 2 tablespoons of that. And then I'm going to put a half a banana in here as well. I'm going to do the other half on top. So I'm going to put that in there, and I just sliced it up really thin. Okay, to wash my hands from the banana. And then I'm going to put a little bit of salt in there, and I'm just using some sea salt. The salt really brings out the flavor of the oats too. And then I'm going to stir that up, bring it to a boil, and then cook it for about 5 or 6 minutes. And it'll be really nice and creamy, and I'll show you what it looks like when it's all done. Okay, so here's my oatmeal all plated up, and I just added the other half of the banana and some strawberries, and then just a tablespoon of slivered almonds just for some crunch and healthy fats. I also have a cup of coffee that I use 2 tablespoons of this almond milk creamer. I'll show that to you here in just a second. And then I use 2 tablespoons of the nut pods. So it made for a lot creamier cup of coffee right there. And then I am almost finished my first thing of water. So this is my breakfast. So I came across this creamer yesterday. I went to that store that I told you sells the Califia Farms Better Half. It's like almond and coconut creamer. Well, they were out of it, of course, and this was right next to it where the other one is. So this is a pecan caramel. It's made with real almond cream. It's almond milk creamer with coconut. It does have sugar in it, but it's only 15 calories. Let me show you the ingredients. So you see it does have sugar in it, but it has real cane sugar, which I think is better for you, right? I don't know. I don't think I think that means it's not refined. Here's the nutrition facts. It's kind of hard to show up on camera because this writing on here is not the best. But I tried this last night and actually is really good. What I was doing was I did 2 tablespoons of this, and I did 2 tablespoons of the nut pods, and my coffee was really good. Here's another look at the front of it. I don't know, I feel like it just might be a better choice than using the fat-free half and half that has the corn syrup in it, or the sugar-free creamers that have all the artificial stuff in there. Okay, so I am packing up my lunch to take to work. So here I have a Southwest quinoa bowl. I have on the bottom here that you can't see, I have 3/4 cup of cooked quinoa, and then I have a 1/2 cup of black beans that have been rinsed and drained. Then I have my homemade pico de gallo, and I just do show how I make that in my meal prep video. And then I just have some cilantro, so there's that. And then this is some lime crema sauce. So it literally is just plain non-fat Greek yogurt, some lime, the juice of an entire lime, and the zest of a lime. And I cannot remember how many cups of yogurt that I used. I don't remember, but I do show my meal prep video, and there is what I'm going to do. Oh, I'm going to turn the camera around and talk to you guys about that. But anyway, hold on. I will talk to you about how to find the recipe for this. And then for snacks today, I have 2 cutie oranges. I have some radishes and some carrots that I will dip in this. It's just the Organic Hope plain garlic hummus. And then I have one of my Siggi's vanilla yogurt. So these will be snacks today. Hi guys, so what I'm going to do is, since most of these recipes came from the same website, I had stumbled across I think it was called 7-Day No Sugar Added Meal Plan. It was on BuzzFeed. Even though I'm not like trying to follow a no sugar added diet, I just liked how some of the recipes sounded. It also came with a complete PDF of all the recipes. So what I'm going to do is put a link to that PDF in my description box of this video, and then you can just scroll through and find all the recipes for everything I've shown you this week. And I have done a little tweaks here and there just to make it, you know, more with what the ingredients I had. So you can also watch the meal prep video to see what ingredients I used for the items, but for the most part I did follow the recipes, except for like if it called for yogurt, I always use plain non-fat Greek yogurt. If it called for peanut butter, I used the powdered peanut butter. So I think that was the only like differences I did. But anyway, so there will be a PDF linked down below. You can find all of the recipes. Now I know I just got done talking to you about a coffee creamer that has no artificial stuff in there, and I'm about ready to show you a drink I'm going to take to work that has artificial sweetener in it. I'm doing the best I can, you guys. I am just trying to make some better choices than I made before, and I feel like I don't know, I just feel like it's just about balance. So I am going to make a green tea. It's something I used to get at my coffee shop, and it's just a like an iced green tea, and then they put syrups in there. So I went to the same store that sells the Califia Farm stuff, also sells the Tarani syrups. It's the only store in town that sells them. So this is, I actually wanted sugar-free raspberry, which I think I have a little bit left, but this is sugar-free strawberry. And so I'm going to take some of that, and then I brewed a big pot of iced green tea last night. So I'm going to put some of this in my big cup with a little bit of this, and it's so good, you guys. And green tea is really good for you. This is just plain green tea, no sweeteners in it. This will be the only sweetener, and I believe this stuff is sweetened with sucralose. Yeah, so like the Splenda. So that's what this stuff is sweetened with. So I'll show you that when it's all done. Hi guys, so I'm actually having something different for dinner than what I had planned, but it just ended up having some things to do after work, and my time just was very short to make dinner by the time I got off work. So I just picked up a rotisserie chicken. So this is just the breast with no skin, and then I have some broccoli and cauliflower and a half a cup of brown rice that I meal prepped on Sunday. So I'm glad I had that. So anyway, this is dinner. Good morning, guys. It is Thursday, and this will be the last day in this What I Ate This Week video. So I'm going to show you everything I ate for breakfast, lunch, dinner, and snacks. So I have here 2/3 of a cup of plain non-fat Greek yogurt. It's the Kirkland from Costco. You guys know that's my favorite plain non-fat Greek yogurt. In that, I added just a little bit of this imitation coconut extract. You guys, a little bit of this goes a long way, so be really careful. I have made the mistake of using too much and had to add more yogurt, so be very careful with this. I use just about a half of a teaspoon, and this stuff is really good. The coconut is. It just makes it taste just like coconut yogurt. I have a half of a banana, and for those of you who may be new, what do I do with the other half of the banana? I either do two things. If my dog wants to have some, I give some to him because he loves banana, but I also keep a container in my freezer that I just throw banana pieces in to use for smoothies. And then I also have 29 grams, which is a serving of this pomegranate, blueberry, chia, granola clusters. This stuff is really good. It lasts a long time because I just use just a little bit. So I have that, and then I have a little bit of raw organic honey on top for sweetness. So this will be breakfast. I have a coffee here that I have 3 tablespoons of the Califia Farms almond milk and coconut creamer. So I have that. So this will be my breakfast. And lunch today will look very familiar because it's just leftovers from last night's dinner. So I have the other chicken breast that was on the rotisserie chicken that I bought, took the skin off, half a cup of brown rice that I meal prepped on Sunday, and then just some broccoli and cauliflower that I steamed in the microwave. So this will be my lunch today. Snacks, these are the same snacks from yesterday because I did eat a yogurt yesterday, but I didn't eat my vegetables or hummus. It was a very busy day. It's going to be another busy day today at work. I probably won't be able to have a morning snack, so I'm feeling this will be just all afternoon because I have meetings and a new person, so I'm busy pretty much up until lunchtime today. So what I am bringing, though, is going to be some radishes and some carrots with some of the Hope organic hummus. This is just the garlic, or this is the original. Yes, original. And then I have one of the Siggy's yogurts. This is the vanilla, which is one of my favorites. So this will be my snack.